by name of D to the J to the UST, D Just. This is So Yesterday. So Yesterday's been around for a good quality of time now, and we seem to continue to fuck up shit. Oh, I'm sorry. For this episode, we will be trying to attempt the no cussing. I already messed up. Shame on me. Shame on me. But without ado, give it up for the big kahuna, the one, the only, C to the H to the UP. Choop! Talk to people, Choop.
Hey, what is up? So yesterday, viewers and listeners, this is season 5, episode 8 of So Yesterday podcast, and we got another great show in store for you guys today. On this week's episode, we're going to be going over a number of topics as usual, and what D just said in a little bit ago, I'm going to attempt. Key word is attempt to not cuss this whole entire episode. And if I happen to cuss this entire episode, or no, if I happen to cuss during this episode, then so help me God, it's ruined. So if I end up cussing, so it's gonna be, let's just say it's gonna be very, very hard, D-Just, for me not to cuss. So
you got this.
But you already messed up when you you started the show, so we're already off to a good start, man. So
I was in my bag, man. I couldn't help it. I was feeling myself, I got the blood and the veins flowing. I just couldn't stop. It was just too hot. The beginning, I was just like, whoa.
You got that adrenaline rush, right?
Yeah, man. You get that adrenaline rush from So Yesterday, man. You just can't help yourself. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yes. Let's go. Without further ado, let's get started. So before we get into what we're going to be talking about on this week's episode, it's been a minute since we've had an episode. So, I mean, a lot has happened, D-Just. I mean, we should talk about that before we get started. I mean, the usual. And after we talk about that, we're going to have our song of the week and quote of the week. And we'll go into the show from there. So, all right, D-Just. So, yeah, man, a lot has happened since we last did an episode, man. I don't remember the last time we did an episode. Was it before Thanksgiving, dude? I don't remember at this point.
I believe it was around Thanksgiving. And we were just getting all ready for you to come home, Big Troop. And
yes,
your dad had previously just left.
Yep.
And also, fact check me on this, but I think we were all talking shit as well.
You discussed. Are you on to a bad start? That's 3 times now, dude, for you, and I haven't said a single cuss word yet. I mean, we're 3 minutes in.
3 minutes in. Throw it out. Just throw it out.
Well, we got to throw out this episode, guys. Haha, no, just kidding. Anyway, but yeah, dude, the last time we did an episode.
Well, then,
time. Bro, I don't know if you're going to make me cave at this point, dude.
No.
All right.
No.
Well, as I was saying, the last time we did an episode, it was right before I was about to go back home to Ohio, and I'll talk about that with, the viewers and listeners. So yesterday. So I flew out of Ketchikan on December 19th. It was a Thursday. And I went back home to Ohio, and I was so happy to go home and see you, CJ, Courtney, Sean, everybody, the whole name, Simon, Brett. Shout out to all of those guys, and Courtney, the lone girl. You guys are obviously all my best friends, so it was really nice to see you guys, and also my family. Don't want to forget about my family, because you know me, D-Just. I'm really close to my family as well. So I mean, it was good quality time, and I was going to talk about that flight, though. The flights, I took 3 flights home, Ketchikan to Seattle, and then Seattle to Chicago, and then Chicago to Cleveland. So I didn't get home till I landed 11:50 p.m. Ohio time. I left from Ketchikan at 9:15 a.m. Alaska time, which is 1:15 p.m. Ohio time, to get the 4-hour difference right there. So And the flight out from Ketchikan to Seattle was not bad. The flight from Seattle to Chicago felt like forever, man. I was sitting on that plane, limited Wi-Fi. I ended up watching the movie Twisters. If you guys have not seen Twisters, that's actually a really good movie. I watched it on the plane on my phone. So basically, that movie's over 2 hours. So
Tell us a little bit more about Twisters.
What's up?
Tell us a little bit more about Twisters.
Oh, Twisters. Well, Twisters is the younger cast, and it's not really a remake. It's almost like I don't know if it's a sequel, man. It's hard to say. I've never seen the original movie.
It's a sequel.
It is a sequel, yes. Well, I've never seen the original movie. I haven't seen the original one, but it was good.
The original was a classic. Classic.
Yes, it was a classic, dude. So, but yeah, that was a really good movie. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. They had some really, really good songs in the movie. I mean, I really liked a lot of the country songs in that movie, man, were really, really good. I mean, you got Jelly Roll. I think there's a Post Malone song in there. Lainey Wilson, etc. There's some really good songs in there, man. So I put that on my playlist. And speaking of playlists, before I go on, So Yesterday Podcast has a country playlist on Spotify. So if you guys are into country, feel free to look us up. I'll pull it up right now, actually. The title of the playlist is, stand by, Country Playlist, So Yesterday Pod. And I'll actually show you guys right here. It looks like that. So, yeah. If you guys are watching on YouTube right now, it looks like that. But it's on Spotify. If you're on Spotify, that's the name of the playlist. So, anyway, back on topic, dude. But yeah, Twister's a really good movie, dude. And I watched that. And then after the movie finished, I think I had like another hour or so from that flight. Was like 3 hours. It's supposed to say the captain said, we got a 3 hour and 42-minute flight. The rest of the flight, I didn't really do much. Oh, I started watching Elf. That another good Christmas movie because, I started watching Elf, man. I love Elf. And Elf is only an hour and a half. So I started watching Elf, and then till the flight attendant said, oh, we're going to be landing in Chicago shortly. We're starting our descent, blah, blah, blah. And then I stopped the movie and just looked out the window because I like sitting by the window seat, man. I love the window seats, dude. On the plane.
She was like this. Doom. Excuse me, everyone, but we're about to reach our destination. If you have any belongings, please clear the alley.
And put your tray tables up.
Yes, fam. Yes. I love it when you're flying and they say that because it makes you know that you're about to reach your destination. If you leave your shit there, then you're out of luck.
Four times. Anyway, bro, but it's funny, dude. They're always like, please keep those seatbelts fastened. And it's funny, dude. I got to tell you, when we landed in Chicago, man, oh my God. So it took us like 10 minutes to taxi to the gate. And I'm like, what the H word is going on? Why is it taking so long? And then the captain's like, oh, so there's another aircraft parked in our gate. And we're going to have to wait for them to get out. And I'm just like, are you serious? I'm about to miss my my next flight to Cleveland. I almost missed it, dude, because they took so freaking long.
But they always do that, though.
And I was really getting, mad because it's like I almost missed my last connection. If I would have missed it, I would have been stuck in Chicago probably. And I didn't want to be stuck in Chicago overnight. So
no, you don't.
But no, they were just like, oh, yeah, we, sorry, it's going to be a little delay, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, it's already been a long day as it is, dude. And I was running, dude. I got off that plane, and it's like, it was funny because they're like, they told us to stay seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop. And then I see a bunch of people like getting up and actually are in the aisle. I'm like, where are you going? And it's like, you can't go anywhere. The door's not open. It's like, people when they on the plane, dude, when you park, the plane parks. You see people get up and get on the aisleways right away. Like, where are you gonna go? You can't get off the plane yet.
Yes,
Have you
fam.
noticed that,
Yes.
dude? Like, people just think they can
Yes.
just get off right away. They have to open the doors and everything. It's like it doesn't. You can't just get off right away. People are
But
so stupid.
fam, this is what I be thinking though when I do that. Like those are people are like in a rush. They got business
Yep.
meetings to go to. But
They
hey,
got
look,
another flight to catch.
if the flight were to go someone down, those are the ones that are gonna go first. Now, I don't wish that on nobody, but it's the truth. Like those people, literally, they'd be sprinting towards the door, and
Yeah.
the pilot says this: "Attention, all people flying flight 187. We're going to be reaching our destination in 5 or 6 minutes. Please keep all arms and legs down until we reach the destination to Chicago or New York. I repeat one more time. Flight 182 is about to be reaching our destination.
Wait,
Keep
now it's
arms and
182.
legs."
It was 186.
186, 182. Don't make me repeat myself. And talking in this low tone voice is making me get all irritated because I can't talk in this monotone voice no more. Roger.
Oh, you kill me, dude. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
Anyway, but no, it was a long day for me, man. I got to Cleveland. I sat next to this dude on the plane in Cleveland. I was running on. There's hardly anybody on that plane, by the way. The row I sat in, there's a guy who was sitting in the middle, and I sat by the window, and he's like, there's no guy next to him on the aisle, and he's like, oh, if no one's in this seat, I'll go to the aisle. And I talked to this guy basically almost the whole flight. He's like, I told him, I said, I almost missed this flight. He's like, yeah, I almost did too. He's like, yeah, my connection was so short. He's like, I didn't have time to drink a beer or do a shot at the bar. It was funny, dude. At the airport bar. It was hilarious, man. And then he asked me, I said, I'm going home to Ohio, back home. And then he asked me, where are you from? I said, I grew up in Northeast Ohio, Stowe. He's like, oh, I know where Stowe's at. And he's like, yeah, I grew up in, where do you say? Shaker Heights or something. I'm like, oh, that's nearby.
Yeah.
And he says he's living in, what's that? It's near Macedonia. I forget the city.
Okay.
Brecksville, I think he said. That's really close to where I live. So
I'm familiar with that too.
But now he talked to me. I said, yeah, I'm living in Alaska now. And he's like, oh, what brought you to Alaska? I said, my job. And he's like, oh, what do you do? And I told him, work at the flight service station,
That's when you gotta
Alaska.
that's when you gotta go to your boring voice, like, yeah, man, I'm in air pilot control. I'm just chasing my dream, trying to make something of myself with my logic crap, all day, every day. We were out here trying to make a way. Yeah.
Bro, that's fire, man. That is fire. So
Cody ain't for me, man. You wake up every day on your Logic stuff, man. You pop your little Logic songs on. You be
I'm like this, man.
Every day I wake up, it's a blessing. Peace, love, positivity, Logic.
Yeah. Oh, I love it, dude. I love it. Anyway, I talked to the guy for a while and the whole flight, and then I finished watching Elf. The flight was only 45 minutes, so a very, very short flight. Or actually, no, wait, it was 50 minutes. My bad. And then we knew a dude that we were in Cleveland, and I was like, can't wait to get off this plane. My dad was already at the airport, and I had a fun time getting my checked bag, dude. It took 25 minutes. 25 minutes.
Worst, bro. Did you fly into Cleveland? I think it's Cleveland Hawkins.
Cleveland Hopkins.
Yeah.
That airport sucks, dude.
Yeah,
that airport sucks.
New York there. I flew in from New York there, and it took forever to get my fucking bag. Forever. Waiting there to get my bag sucked. I was sitting there waiting, man. Waiting, and it never came. I had finally got so fed up, and I had to go, ask the person, hey, look, I just flew in from Brooklyn, New York, and I've been waiting for my luggage to come through that little dang flap for 5 seconds. and maybe even longer than 5 seconds. I've lost track of time. But here's the thing: I want my bag. I want to go home. I've been walking all, I don't know, past 2 or 3. No, it wasn't 2 or 3 weeks, but it was at least a good week in New York. Now it feels like longer than that because my feet hurt so bad. That's besides the point. I want my luggage. I want to go home now. Oh, Mr. Justice. Oh, sir. I'm sorry we inconvenienced you. You better be sorry you inconvenienced me. But that's besides the point. They said that we will locate your bag and we will have it to you in the next minute or so. Just go over there and wait by the sideline. We will get your bag for you. Thank you for flying Cleveland Hopkins Airport. We hope to see you again. I was looking out and I'm thinking to myself like, you ain't gonna see me again.
They weren't gonna see you again right there at that
Nah,
particular desk.
at that particular day, they're not gonna see me again.
Yeah.
We both know how this is gonna go. I'll talk all that crap. Next thing you know, my brother's gonna want me to come up there again. I'm gonna be like, sorry that I said I wasn't gonna be coming here again. Can we just get this over with so I can just go for the doors, fly your little plane, and
Bro,
yeah.
bro, this have like the worst airport experience, man. I haven't flown enough to have a worse airport experience yet, but man,
Yeah.
that sounds like a horrible one.
I mean, hey, you go for enough airports, Cody, you can eventually get you your worst experience on an airplane. You're flying through Seattle, Chicago. You said Washington. You went through once.
No, this is Seattle. Well, Seattle's in Washington,
Okay,
so
yeah, that makes sense. So, but you go for enough places though, you're bound to get at least one worse experience. Let's hope not.
yeah. Let's hope not, dude.
But it can happen,
Yeah, dude. I
It,
know for
it,
sure.
I don't want it to happen to you, but it always happens when you least expect it.
Right. That's facts, dude. Facts.
Facts on facts on facts
Facts.
on
Facts.
stacks.
Facts.
Facts
Facts.
on stacks. Facts on stacks.
Anyway, so I got off that plane, man, and it took me 30 minutes to get the bags because they weren't coming out. And then my dad's texting me,
Oh, 30
and
minutes.
he was gonna pick me up from the airport, dude. And he's like, oh yeah, there's the pickup point. There's 3 full lines of cars. There's so many people here. Keep in mind, bro, it's midnight on a
Yeah.
Thursday,
Hmm.
the week before Christmas,
That's
and
why there were so
people.
many people there.
Yeah, airport was packed to the brim, dude, with people getting picked up. And my dad's just like, he's like, yeah, there's nowhere to, go, And then I sat him down by gate or door 3 because that's where I flew American Airlines, and
Yeah.
that's where the baggage claim was. And like I said, it took like 25 minutes for the bags to even come out. I'm just like, what is going on here? Why is this taking so long? Why? Were they playing with themselves, dude? The baggage
Oh
handlers playing with
shit! Oh,
themselves for
shit.
for 15 minutes, dude, instead of doing their
Hey, look.
job? I don't
Hey,
know,
look.
dude.
I don't want to talk. I'm not gonna go in full detail, but you look. It is a pain in the butt when you have to
Yeah,
park your car during the holiday time for
yeah.
any airport. My brothers flew in Delta a couple times. The Delta, man, the Delta is a pain
I
in the.
like Delta though. Delta's a good airline.
Yo, look, I flew for Delta too, but
Yeah,
when it's the holiday season time, look, I'm not trying not to be waiting that long, and them lines are long for Delta. And I think to be
yeah,
real, Delta's probably one of the top of the lines airports we got here. I mean,
yeah. I 100% agree with that, dude.
for when you say local civilians flying, Delta, you don't get no better than Delta. I mean, there's probably one airport better than Delta out there, but
You mean airline? You said airport.
sorry about that. Fact check.
Airline.
Airline. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks for the fact check.
Fact check. I got you, bro.
Well, correction.
Or correction. I got your correction, dude.
Yes. Anyway, as we move on in life, and as we always do, we always seem to realize that we tend to broadcast stuff and we think we know it all. We don't know everything. Okay. We're just
Yep.
people out here trying to make a podcast seem less, I like to say, dumb than it really is. But our podcast is pretty entertaining. If you ever listen to us, you like us.
I agree.
Some people don't like us. Hey, that's your loss. But
Missing out on a good show.
you definitely are. We tend to cuss a lot.
And I've noticed you've already cussed 5 times this episode. It's only been 20 minutes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
only been 20 minutes so far, bro. 20 minutes in this episode.
I got a new goal. I want to break a record in cussing, you know?
Oh my God. I don't even
Amen.
I've cussed, bro. So anyway, but I do want to finish my story, getting back on topic.
Yeah.
So my dad picked me up and I went home. The next day, dude, I hung out with you, CJ, and Courtney. We were trying to decide what to do because we were on the group chat, man, trying to figure it out. And then CJ's telling us, "Oh yeah, I might not join you guys." And I'm just like,
Yep.
CJ, what the H word?
What the
What
heck?
the HE double hockey sticks, CJ? You know,
What the flame?
yeah. What the flame? And it's like, CJ, you really gonna pull that crap on me? I didn't say that. I said a different word, but
No,
you know.
he was like this in his man voice. I know you ain't trying to pull that stuff on me, CJ. I am the man. I'm Cody Chowders, and I will not put up with you disrespecting me like this. I came home. You gonna come over and hang out with me. I'm gonna knock you out in the next week. Now sit down, come hang out with me, or I'm gonna have some words to say to you. And put some bologna on my sandwich next time we hang out. Then D Just came in there and said, "Yeah, what he said. Yeah,
Bro, you were going off that night, bro. We went to Green Dragon Inn, dude, and you kept talking and talking, man. You were on another level, dude. And I was like, Don, are you good? I mean, how come you don't have this same energy when we do so yesterday? And then you're like, well, I could bring that energy. Like you were going on, bro. You wouldn't let me talk. You kept talking forever. I'm like, I've never seen that side of you, man.
I'm just saying, like, that night I was just bringing my energy, like you said, like you wanted some energy, you wanted some vibes, you wanted something different. And I'm like, all right, word, bet, I'll be your hype man, bro. I got you, broski. Like you want something new, I'll give you something new. But D Just ain't gonna settle down once he gets started, bro. So I was like, okay, let me just shimmy my shoulders real quick. Free for free, like Kobe, RIP, the GOAT.
I like it, dude. But no, we had a good time, man. We went to Green Dragon Inn in Akron. Good old Akron, Ohio, dude. It was so nice to be back in that city. When you picked me up, dude, we were driving and I saw that construction. I was like, yeah, this is one thing I don't miss about Ohio.
Hold on. Let's just go back to when I first got there. You came out and was like, yo, teach us.
Yeah.
yo, it was like a family reunion or something.
Yeah,
like,
bro, it's been over 10 months since I seen you.
Dude, is that you?
Bro, and I gave you a hug, man. I was like, bring it in, man.
Yeah. Bring it in, bro.
Bro, we don't do that, so.
Yeah. I was like, all right.
You know how you do that handshake, like.
It's like we give dap to somebody. It's like,
man, dude. Yeah, man.
You bring in the dap, It's all right, Troop.
Got that handshake going, man. Got the hands going.
Yeah, so I felt you. You're balking up and stuff, son. You've been hitting the gym.
I have, yeah.
On the back,
I have, yep. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, really fast. My one other old coworker, Simon. Shout out to Simon, by the way. He was telling me when I went to lunch with him the day after Christmas. He's like, Cody, you look like you lost weight. I'm like, my uncle said the same thing when he saw me. First time in 6 months, he's like, you look good. It looks like you lost weight. I said, no, I didn't lose weight. I gained weight. What are you talking about? Yeah. He's like, you look thinner. I'm like, do you really think I look thinner? I don't know, dude.
It's the muscle.
I guess Well, I do work out 5 days a week, so I get some cardio in too because my job is very stationary. I need to move the legs, dude. Get that circulation flowing. Move the
Yeah,
legs.
yeah, man. You know, I remember this is the one thing I want to back you on because you said this right before the ball drop. Man, ain't shit gonna change going in this new year. Everybody's gonna have the same initiative. We all gonna be still doing the same thing as last year. I mean, it's always cool for people to hope things are gonna be different, but 2025 is gonna be on the same bull crap. And right when the ball dropped, I kid you not, everything went down the freaking rabbit hole. Like things went downhill
Oh
fast
yeah, get into
for
that.
me.
Yes.
For me, I mean, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
man. New Year's Eve
It
we hung
wasn't
out, dude. New Year's Eve was the last day I saw you, man. Before I flew back.
last day, because maybe 2 hours later, where am I headed to? The freaking hospital, because I had pneumonia.
Oh,
And that was later on figured out.
fuck.
And the temperature was sky high.
Darn, dude.
And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, what the frick is happening right now? So I was there for at least 3 days. Don't get me wrong. And shout out to everybody who took care of me at that lovely hospital in Beechwood. Because, I had good hands on nurses. They made sure that everything went right, and they made sure that anything I needed, they gave to me. And it's I think very important nowadays that we give credit to the nurses that work overtime, tired, and I don't think we give enough credit sometimes to people who work in the nurse field. So shout out to all the hardworking nurses out there, especially my mom, and keep doing what you're doing because you know what? I appreciate all the people who are on my shift, night shift, day shift, even in afternoon shift. Well, the noon shift. So yeah, I'm just now getting somewhat decent, better, and all that stuff, and it's definitely taught me a lot. It's like I can't be taking life for granted, because life is so precious, and it's not even my fault. That's the crazy part. Like stuff just happened so fast, and it's just like wow. So
Yeah, man. When you texted me the next day on New Year's Day, and you said you weren't feeling well, and you thought it was the hookah, and I was like, "Was you went to the hookah bar?" And I felt so bad, man. And I was like, "Darn, D just." I guess it's my fault that you're in the hospital now, and it's like we shouldn't have went to the hookah bar, and I felt so bad, man. I was sending prayers, dude, because that's a
yeah.
horrible way to start off the new year, man. 2025 is
Oh
off
my
to a bad
gosh.
start for you, and I felt horrible, dude. So, I mean, your new year, dude, it's just like you think it'll be good, and then that happens. I was just like, you're in my thoughts and prayers, man. You
Facts.
were in my thoughts and prayers.
Yeah,
So,
facts. Facts.
but yeah, anyway, but it was nice, dude. In the end, though, me coming home back to Ohio, man, I'm glad I got to see you. I'm glad we got to, hang out multiple times and uh, go to the hookah bar because I know how much you wanted to go and whatnot. And it was nice
Oh,
seeing everybody.
let's talk about the hookah bar for 1 second. The
All right,
fact
go for it.
that motherfucker that kept playing that stupid fucking music. You know who I'm talking about. That
Yeah.
guy who kept
Oh,
playing
the
it.
guy who's sitting behind us?
Oh my gosh, he was so annoying. Cody, come on, that guy was playing the stupidest music. Oh.
I think he's playing like what is her name?
What?
Tion,
That's
I can't even say it, dude.
okay. I had nothing against that girl. She
Oh,
was
you talking about the Middle Eastern music?
yes.
Oh, well, we were in a place called Mid East Cafe,
No,
so
no, 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 no. I got that, but you could have spiced it up a little bit. You didn't have to keep playing like, oh no, okay. the Arabic girl who played that Nothing But a Dream song, that was a lit. That was fire. Okay.
Yeah, that was
That,
fire, dude.
that song was different. That was fire. Okay. I'm not gonna front. I like that song. It was different.
Yeah, dude.
Like I never heard that version before. So you know what? That was a fire song. I'm not gonna front and sit around like I didn't like that song. 'Cause I did. But the first time I liked it. The second time I was a little bit kind of you know, annoyed. But, you know, I think it was one of them girls' birthdays.
Oh, it was somebody's birthday
It
because
was
they played the happy
somebody's
birthday song.
in
That
Arabic,
was
I think.
lit. That was
Yeah,
lit. That was a lit song, dude.
it was. Yeah, I think it was in Arabic too. But
Are you sure? The happy birthday song?
it wasn't in a normal way.
Oh yeah, yeah, true, yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna just go off the bat and say it was in Arabic, but I know it was not the normal way how we say happy birthday. But yeah, to find out the owner was sitting behind me and or the manager, and he was sitting there playing all that trash music. I mean, it was kind of propelling and shocking. That's just the way I'm going to say it. Perplexing is a better way to describe it. You know. But yeah, moving on. You know, yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on a hookah bar, but
Fair enough, dude. But no, I just wanted to say though, it was like I said earlier, it was really nice to get home, dude, and see everybody, my family, spend time, sleep in my own bed. My
oh
God,
yeah,
bro, don't get me started on how comfortable my bed back home is.
uh-huh.
My mom gave me this bamboo pillow, and
Mm.
I love it, dude. And it's like it's so much comfortable than the pillow I'm sleeping on here at this apartment in Alaska. Like I got the best night's sleep, man. And I come back to Alaska, and the first night here, I didn't sleep good. The second night, I slept horrible.
What kind
I
of
kept
bed you got
waking up.
there?
It's awful, dude.
Is that one of them
So
air mattresses or whatever? Yeah,
no, I'm not an air mattress. No, I have an actually bed here, an actual bed. So
hmm Yeah, you doing it better than me right now. I got an air fucking mattress, but I can't complain though because it's a bed. People don't got beds out there in the world. That's why I've been humbling myself because, like, you know what? There's people out there who kill for an air mattress.
yeah, dude,
So
stay humble.
that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my best. I'm staying humble, not getting annoyed. You know,
Yeah, man.
it's tough, but I'm reminding myself it could be a heck of a lot worse.
That is true. That's facts, dude. Facts.
Facts on facts.
But yeah, that's what I miss about being home. So it was nice, but I am back in Alaska now, back on the normal grind. So I'm just gonna keep doing me, do just, and keep doing this podcast and keeping all the listeners and viewers of So Yesterday happy. So we'll have the product. So without further ado, let's get into our song of the week, D Just.
Yes, sir. Song of the week is by Jack Harlow. It's called Tranquility. So if you guys are a fan of Jack Harlow, check out that song by him because you know what? Jack Harlow's pretty nice. So check it out. Give me the quote of the week, Big Troop.
All right, the quote of the week for this episode is by Bo Jackson. And Bo Jackson said, "Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there."
Amen.
I like that quote a lot, man. Really
I
good motivational
love
quote
it.
right there. We all need that motivation in our lives, bro. And what better to give that motivation by saying a motivational quote? So that's the quote of the week. All right, D Just. Now let's finally get into this episode, man. We had a really good introduction there.
I just
So
want to say one thing real quick.
all right, go for it.
Give me an OH.
Idaho! Go
OH.
Bucks! They won yesterday. They beat
So,
Texas.
you know, so with Ohio State winning that game, I just want to know, you think they got enough big guys to win that chip? Are they going to win the chip?
I don't know, man. They're playing Notre Dame, dude. I don't know.
Because I've been watching a little bit of Notre Dame and Ohio State
Yeah.
all season long. They got some. They got some running gunners. They got some running gunners. They both got the speed. They both got
Yeah,
the.
they do.
They both got some big people on their team. You know, the big linemen and stuff like
Yep.
that.
Yeah, dude.
It's very important when you got a team in football. You got to have the big guys that cover the quarterback. So
Yeah,
if you
dude.
don't got that, it's gonna be hard. Like that's where Michigan fell short this year. You know, they
But
don't got.
Michigan beat Ohio State, bro. Remember that?
They did, but you're missing a lot of pieces this year.
They are, yeah.
That's the only thing I think to stop them for actually making it farther than they could have went this year.
Yeah, they didn't have a good season, man. It was rough for them, dude.
But I
So
think I think once they get some more pieces, they'll be all right for sure. So yeah, that's our little bit of football talk of the week.
I
You
like it.
know,
I like it, man. I like the football talk, man.
yeah,
So
been studying up a little bit.
I didn't know you were into football now, dude. Just I usually a big fan of basketball. I'm a little surprised we got to the football talk, dude. So I'm
I'm
actually
working
impressed.
on it. I'm working
I'm
on
pretty impressed, man. I like
it.
it.
I'm working on, Yeah.
Well, you know how much I and CJ like football, so him and I talk about it all the time, man. So
Mhm.
whenever you join the conversation, dude, we could talk about sports, man, or football, dude.
It's like
So
you see what happened to my Oregon State
yeah,
team. They fell
Oregon got
apart.
their butts kicked
But
badly
but
by
here's
Ohio
the
State.
deal though. Here's the deal though. They also were missing some pieces. So it's like if you
They
look
did
at
have
it,
some injuries, yeah, dude. So
injuries can kill a team.
yep,
Real talk. It don't matter what sport it is. If you get injured, that's gonna be a long time to rehab from. And it's
yep,
like it can shorten your career too. Because when you think
that's
about it,
facts.
you once you come back, it's no guaranteed you're gonna be the same player you once were. Look at Klay Thompson, for example. Before he got injured, he was on the same level as Steph Curry, I believe. Well, Stephen Curry. But I do believe that he is gonna eventually find his groove, but it's not gonna be the same as it once was. He's doing good right now. He has a good shooting percentage, I think, and yeah, he's having a good season. But you cannot compare the old Clay to the new Clay.
Yeah, bro. It's yeah, man. He fell off, man, big time. I kind of feel bad because I think he's a good player, and after the injury, man, he can set people back. So
It's kind of weird because they have him actually competing maybe against Caitlin Clark in the All Star game. Because it's supposed to be like this: Sabrina and Caitlin are supposed to team up versus the Splash Brothers. And I don't know. I kind of feel kind of iffy about that because Stefan's gonna come and do his thing, right?
yep,
But I worry for Clay. I worry for Clay sometimes.
yeah, dude.
It's like if he don't bring his A game and Caitlin just comes and scorches him up like that, because she's a product, bro. Even even the NBA is investing money in her. You might as well say
Bro, yes, dude. The most talked,
yes.
probably one of the most talked female athletes of 2024 last year,
So it's
man.
not going
So
to be a situation where they just move the rim and make her shots miss. They're going to make that girl's shots go in. So Clay's going to have to bring it. He's going to have to bring it. And even Sabrina got her a little bit of buzz too, might as well say. So those girls are pretty much Brianna Stewart as well as one of the faces of NBA. But still, I can't think of nobody else really who's making buzz. You can say Adrian Wilson been doing some stuff as a face of NBA, well WNBA too, but you got all the good people is retired. Candace Parker retired, Maya Moore retired. Um, it goes on and on and on. But I know you guys want to get into the first segment, so we're about to get into this. I thought this would be a nice little addition.
I like it.
You know?
I liked how you went in that direction, D. Just.
Oh yeah.
I applaud. That was good to switch it up a little bit for the viewers and listeners of So Yesterday. So that was nice.
It was.
Anyway, DJ, so let's get into the first segment finally of this episode. And the first segment here was something we were talking about before I flew back to Alaska, and the question is, what would you do if you woke up the next day, tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever, and you're famous for absolutely no reason whatsoever? What would you do, and how would you feel?
First and foremost, I'd feel like $1,000,000. And I'm gonna say this: I probably would wake up, scream loud as heck, "What now? What now?" Paparazzi be like, "Get my good side, please. Get my good side. If you're gonna take pictures of me, please get my good side. You can take all the pictures you want, but get my good side." After that, I'll probably walk outside, no security whatsoever. I wouldn't care. I would walk outside and be like, "Say, I'm gonna go to the mall without any security whatsoever." And some think it's risky, but I think it's okay. I would point at something I want, be like, that, 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 that. That looks like something for a girl, but I'll still say that, that, and up there, number 2, that. And that's all cash I'm going to pay with. The total comes up to $1,072. That seems kind of high. That seems kind of high, but yeah, there you go. And then, afterwards, I'd probably say, I'm going to now go to Alaska.
Wait, what?
I'm going to go to Alaska now. Choop! Yo, you're famous too?
Yeah, man, we're both famous.
Let's go, let's go.
So yesterday blew up, man, and we're well-known podcasts around the country, dude, around the USA.
It only took 8 fucking years, but we did it finally, motherfucker, at that Taco Bell. We're going to buy that Taco Bell.
Well, we're going to buy that Taco Bell. We're so rich now, we're going to buy that location, and it's going to be ours, dude.
It's officially ours. That location is officially ours because good memories.
Yeah, dude.
Go online. So Yesterday has hats. So Yesterday has merches. So Yesterday has commercials. If you want to look cool, you got to be a So Yesterday fool. Ding.
Bro, you know what? You know what I was thinking, man? Speaking of that, dude, if this podcast did blow up, man, I was thinking of ways we could advertise, because people advertise podcasts. I've seen. What's funny, bro? Something really coincidental. When I went to Totem Bar last month, before I flew to end of November, before I flew to back home, dude, I went in the bathroom, dude, and there's a advertisement for a podcast in the bathroom on the mirror or something, dude. I'm like, that's a weird place to be advertising your podcast, but if it works, it works.
Personally, I would advertise it on a telephone pole or with permission, probably like on a business store or something like that. I mean,
if it got permission, dude, I wouldn't do it without telling the owner or whatever, the business.
For sure.
Because they might not want that there. So,
for sure.
But nah, dude, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, if I was famous, bro, for no reason, dude, the very first thing I'd do is probably check my bank account and see if I got paid a boatload of money or something.
Oh, facts. That's a good one, too.
Yeah, because you never know. If you're famous, you could be making a bunch of money if you're famous for no reason and you're making a lot of money. I don't know, man. That's the very first thing I'll do. I check my bank account. If I get paid this money, dude.
On a serious note, I already know what I'm going to do. I'm making my mom my manager on some real shit.
Oh, that's really good.
I want somebody I can trust with my money. I ain't gonna have I'm not gonna be like all these other people who just, randomly have people managing their money. I want somebody who I know ain't gonna screw me over. It's gonna be either my mom or my brother who's gonna be my manager.
Bro, really good people to be your manager, dude. For me, I don't know who my manager be. I think it might be you, dude.
Me?
Oh wait, why would you be my manager? We're both famous,
partner, bro.
We're partner. Oh, my bad. I meant CJ. Oh no, CJ. I don't know about CJ. CJ's a little question mark, man.
I mean,
about being my manager. Oh God, I don't know who to trust.
I don't know. CJ might actually be good. He's good with money, but I mean, He works long hours. I don't know if he'll be able to fit that in his schedule.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing to think about, man. That's a really good thing to think
Just
about.
know he's gonna want a proportion of that money.
Oh yeah, he's probably gonna be like, I want over 50% of your income. I'm like, over 50% of my income? You
He won't
can
take
F
50.
off.
He'll take 10% for sure.
No, he'll be like, Cody, you're I'm taking 90%. You're only getting 10%.
90%'s a lot, buddy.
I can do that. I can see CJ saying that. He'll be like, I want more than 50%. I'm like,
This is for
bro, you're my
Riverfront.
manager. You're not my lover or wife or something like that.
Remember Riverfront? Remember he's gonna make. Remember Riverfront? Remember Riverfront? Remember Riverfront?
Remember, he's gonna bring that grudge up, dude.
This is for all my wounds. You should have been there. I was. I was behind the pole. That's not the point.
You were standing in the background and you let me get beat up and almost pushed in the fountain by those kids. Blah blah blah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
man. I
CJ,
could hear
really?
him saying that right now. That's the funny part. That's the
Dude,
funny
you should
part.
have like your dad be your manager, bro. Maybe your dad could do that.
Yeah, I actually might be a good idea. Someone who's responsible for, it'd be like, don't let me spend my money or wasting my money on stuff. I'm rich, but it's like, if I was rich, dude, I don't think I'd probably not want to waste my money on stupid stuff, dude. I don't know. That's just me. I
I
don't know
wouldn't
how I'm
want. I'm just
rich, dude.
saying. I wouldn't want your mom being your manager.
Oh no, dude. I love my mom, but
Just think
no.
about that.
I
You
love
you
my
you
mom,
wake
but
up
no.
one day, you check your bank account. Mom, what the hell's all these purchases? A Gucci bag, a Jimmy Choo shoes. Well, I didn't even get to spend it. Well, Cody, you're rich now. You can afford all this stuff.
Nah, I can see my mom doing that.
I mean, like, think about it. You wake up to a TV bought, a new house, a new car. I mean,
Bro, that would be great, especially right now. Given my current situation with my money right now.
bro, you get rich, you can buy some OnlyFans girls, bro. You can
Wait,
have
what?
these. Yeah,
I'll
man.
pass on that, dude. I'll pass on that. That's a waste
You
of
get
money,
that
man.
Logan Paul and Jake Paul money, bro. They'll come to you. You don't got to worry about that ever going to them again. They come to you. You just put like $50,000 in their ear, and they'll be like, "All right, I'm on my way."
I love it, man.
It's the
Oh
facts.
god,
Facts.
interesting, man. Facts on facts, man. That oh gosh. Well, I don't know about you, man, but that was a fire segment, bro. You ready for the
Mm-hmm.
next one?
Yep.
All right, the next segment is similar to what we just talked about, but it's something that I really want to mention. I mean, you could chime in to this, D. Just if you want, but if you were friends, or wait, no, correction. If you are friends with every single person in the world, how would you feel about that?
Personally speaking, I really wouldn't want to wake up one day and be friends with everybody in the world because that kind of tackles off of being wanting friends in high school and knowing everybody to like you and stuff like that. And I think it would get very old very fast because they would start wanting stuff from you, having certain expectations of you. I mean, think about it. Every day we have with the friends we have, sometimes they can get annoying, and sometimes they can have certain expectations of you of like how they want you to behave and do things for them. I mean, as complicated as it is, just think about having the whole entire world be your friend. I get it. People want to be accepted. People want people to like them, and they have this certain desire to be loved by people. But sometimes I think us as people, we get so like mesmerized of the ideal of people liking them. We forget to love and like ourselves. And that's where it all starts, I believe, with ourselves. We have to like ourselves and love ourselves first before we can even think of wanting to have friends and stuff like that. And it all starts with a good foundation, solid foundation with God. God's should be, is our first friend we ever have in life. And then comes our parents, then comes our brothers, then comes our sisters. But, if you don't got a good relationship with God, it's going to be kind of hard to be friends with everybody in the world because you didn't build it up right. And that's the most important foundation you can actually have. So, yes, I wouldn't mind having more friends, but for everybody in the world to be my friends, that'd be kind of difficult for me because I have a hard time just making sure all my friends I have right now are good. So, thanks, but no thanks. Yep.
Wow, man, I liked how you explained that, dude. Well, for me personally, actually, you got really got a point there, man. When you said about trying to to keep track of what your current friends are now, and it's like for me, it's like I feel like I might get overwhelmed. It does sound like it'll be a good thing, man, but there's pros and cons to everything, and it's like, for example, the only thing I can think about now is when we hung out with me, you, and CJ and Sean. What Sean said, how outgoing and social he is, and he's like that's what made me get this topic idea for the podcast was because he said he goes around and he treats every single person like they're already his friend. It's like he goes up to everybody and like he said, he just says hi to them. Like he just says, "Oh yeah, they're already my friend," so I'm just gonna say hi to them or talk to them or whatnot. But me, dude, I'm not the most outgoing person. You know that for a fact. I mean, we're both not outgoing. I mean, after you told me that you're not really outgoing, kind of surprised me, but
It's true.
to say the least, I mean, I like talking on this podcast and doing that and all that stuff. But I mean, if I was friends with everybody, I might like get overwhelmed, dude, because I might have to try to please everybody, you know, and yeah, I mean, some people might be like, oh, if you don't talk to them or do stuff with them, they might just be like, are you really my friend if you don't really talk to me or
Are you
hang out
mad
and
at
stuff?
me?
Are you mad at me? Is that why you're not talking to me? You get
Yeah.
those questions and stuff. And it's like, it's hard to please everybody. I mean, especially with over 6 billion people in this world. That's a lot of people, man.
It's
And
a
it's like
lot.
you lose track a lot, man, and have everybody's number. Your phone probably can't even hold that many numbers.
Just
It
think
ran out of
about
space.
just think
It ran out of
about
space, dude. You
yeah,
think
just
about
think
it.
about how much responsibility people like Justin Bieber, Michael Jackson, for example, when he was alive, all them people have or had when they were alive. Michael Jackson probably had so much responsibility when he was alive, and we don't even know. Like having to please everybody, having to do so much shows, having to do appearances, and after all that, at the end of the day, making time just to hang out with his kids. Think about how tough that must have been for him. Like, I mean, it's mind boggling when you think about it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's really mind boggling, man.
That's actually a good topic when you think about it. He's a good example for like people who just wanted to be loved and accepted and just wanted to have, a good circle around him. But public eye, and might as well say, what is it? The word I'm thinking about. The media. Yeah, the media would not allow that because they're always making up rumors and stuff like that. And it's hard to have privacy when you're a celebrity. That's another reason why I wouldn't want to be famous because once you become a star, you're pretty much signing all your rights away for privacy. Like when you go to the bathroom, a fan can come in there and ask for your autograph. You can be doing an outing with your family. A fan can come up to you then. I mean, you can be in the worst mood ever. A fan can come up to you. So it's like, you gotta really think about it when you do certain things. It's good to have commitments. It's good to do a commitment and stick through a commitment. And I always encourage anybody who wants to, commit to something to go through with it, see if you like it. But it's all about what you want to do versus what you don't want to do. If you don't want to do something, don't do it because the long run might not be the best outcome for you. Which next week, I think we should talk about trusting your instincts
I like it, dude.
because
Trusting your instincts. Putting that
yes,
down right now, dude.
hmm yes,
Wow. Well, that was I liked how you explained that, man. That was a very good way, man. But yeah, I think everything, dude, when it comes to like that, it's just like I said, everything has pros and cons. So there's good things about it and also bad things about it. So in the end, it's never going to be perfect. So nothing's
never.
perfect. Nothing's perfect.
Nope,
Nobody's perfect. We're
perfect.
all human, man. We make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes can
And
be
cost
good
you
because
dearly.
it's a learning lesson for all of us, and because we're all going to mess up one day, and wake up tomorrow, try to forget about it, and just move on and live our
Facts.
lives. Live our lives. So yeah,
There's always sunshine after the darkness. Just gotta keep striving on. Know that you're gonna see it tomorrow. Just gotta keep going. Don't ever give up. Never, ever, ever.
I like it, D. Just I like it.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, you want to go on to the next topic? I think it's the
For
last segment of the episode. Let's go for it.
yes, yes. We are gonna go up to the next segment. We got this.
All right, viewers and listeners. I said yesterday I'm doing this robot voice for the next segment, but I'm going to stop doing that robot voice because it's kind of weird. But anyway, anyway, dude. All right, so the very last topic of this episode is we're going to be talking about the biggest turn-ons in a person. And this is via ranker.com, by the way.
Shout
And
out to ranker.com.
ranker.com is one of So Yesterday's favorite websites. We're using it more and more lately. So according to ranker.com, DJust, the number one biggest turn on in a person is personality.
Facts.
I agree with that for being number one. Because I mean, that's what I look for. That I look for personality over looks, man, and a woman. So, well, it can be in a woman or I probably would be for a friend too, but I'm not gay, but no homo, no homo. But we love all the gays and everybody. So not we're not talking bad about them. We don't want to get canceled. So yesterday loves everybody, the LGBT
LBGTQ community.
community. Yes. Anyway, so but yeah, personality is very, very important to me, D Just. So I agree. I agree with that being number one.
Yes, I agree too.
All right, number two, according to Ranker.com, is loyalty. And we talked about loyalty in the past.
Facts.
Like you want someone who's going to be loyal to you, who's going to be wants to be your
Uh-huh.
friend, wants to be around you, wants to do things with you, etc. You need those loyal people in your lives. And for a person, a turn on, that's a really, really good turn on for someone. And I agree with that being number two, man, because loyalty is
Yeah, I
very,
love
very,
loyal people, man. I love it.
yes, makes you feel good, doesn't it, D Just? When
It just
you
makes me feel
find a
all
loyal
good
person,
all around.
smiles all
Loyalty,
around, D Just.
loyalty, loyalty. Loyalty.
I like it.
I love it.
Number three, D Just, according to Ranker, is honesty. Another good one.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love
Honesty.
honest people. Yes. 1,000 times yes. Just keep
I
it
like
coming,
it too.
Troop. I love it. Yes.
I agree with that being number three because honest people make the world go round. And if you don't lie to somebody, then you're gonna be happy because lying to someone is not good, man. Because that also comes down to do with trust too, which according to this rank, I don't think trust is on here, but it's not. But I'll keep that up there with honesty. So after honesty, we got humor, which, I mean, if you can be funny, I mean, make people smile. I mean, I'm not really funny, but
I mean, I guess I agree with that too because I don't want somebody who's just always serious all the time and it can't take a joke and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That's not cool. I mean, I don't want somebody just a stiff board. So if you're you can take a joke. That's cool. I mean, because I like to laugh, and I guess a
I-
trait I would have for a girl is somebody who laughs occasionally. But it's a fine line between somebody who's funny and somebody who knows when to cut that out and when it's time to be serious. So it has to balance out. I really do think because life ain't no joke. It ain't always rainbows and sunshines and all
It's
kinds of.
true. It's true.
It's
That is
not all
facts.
about just. Oh my gosh, it's Monday. We're gonna go skipping and frolicking for the woods today. Nothing bad can happen today. So it ain't about that, honey. It's just not about that. We ain't about to be just singing like the Teletubbies and stuff like that for no reason, or or singing Barney songs every day. Like it's the land of the Oz where nothing bad can ever happen to us. Because right when things start to hit the South, I don't want to be tearing no crying crocodile tears talking about, oh my gosh, did you see? Can't believe that happened to little Timmy Tim. He was so young. Like, oh my gosh, did you see that, Darvin? Like, oh, boo hoo. I'm like, what you talking about, man? This is real life. Like, this stuff happens. Like, you can't tell me you did not actually expect that to happen. Like, what are you doing? Living in an eggshell? Like, this is real life. You got to be ready for it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, D just. I like it. Anyway, number 5. I'm not going to go through all of these. We're not going to go through all of these viewers and listeners so yesterday because according to Ranker, there's, oh my God, oh wow, there's 76 of these. Not going through all these, but
No.
number 5, according to Ranker.com, is respectfulness. Respectfulness.
I mean, respect.
Respect. Yes.
Yeah, respect. I agree with
Respect.
that. I like to be respected too. So yeah, that's definitely somebody I like to have in there. Somebody who knows and respects you, not just you, but your family and your friends. And you don't want somebody who's just always going around disrespecting you and stuff like that. So much, how garbage you are and trash talking you behind your back. So no, you got to keep that in mind. So yeah, respect is important.
Respect is very important. I also agree with that. All right, I'm gonna go through just a little more of these. All right, I'm looking through this list now, D Just, and physical attractiveness is number 12.
Ooh, I
And that's just like that shouldn't be important at all. I mean, you care if someone is looks good doesn't mean they're a good person. They might just be so hot or something, but they might have a awful personality, dude.
all right, it's all right, all right. This is a hot topic right here.
It
So
is a hot
it's
topic,
a hot
Kev. I
topic
know.
right here. It's just steamy, right? Because I can spice the tuna roll for a second. So we can throw this in the same attraction as lust too. So I believe a person can crave for another person. I believe that, but does that make it real love? No. Just because you're attracted to somebody, does that make it mean you love them? No. I mean, that just means you crave for that person's body. Now, is it true that after one night, maybe feelings can develop? Maybe. But does that mean it's going to last forever? No. But there's been times where it does last forever, but that's very rare. Because let's just be realistic. It's very rare that somebody hooks up with someone, catches feelings, and then they last forever when they don't even get the chance to know one another. So you want to talk that real stuff, that real facts, that facts that last forever in your mind? We're doing it right now. This is the stuff you urge for, the stuff you always want to hear. And the justice is banging it in your ear right now. So here it is. You cannot form a relationship based off of just physical attraction without following the common steps to building a relationship, taking time to know a person,
Yes.
finding out
100%
their
agree.
likes
I
and
agree, dude.
dislikes. But you know what? The question was physical attraction. Am I a believer in physical attraction? Of course. Of course. I think, it's important to have physical attraction in your relationships because that means you're attracted to them, but it's not everything.
It's not very high priority. Yes. I
And
like
it's
it.
not what I look for when I'm
Oh,
first
yeah. Look for,
talking
yes.
to a girl. I mean, I want to be smart. I want to be intelligent. I want to be family oriented. I want them to be like, somebody I can be proud to bring home to my mother. But yeah, that's just me though. You know, yeah.
I agree with you, D. Just physical attraction or attractiveness is not very important to me either. I mean, like you were saying, you can't really form a relationship or with someone just based on physical attraction alone because that's not really going to get you far because you're probably only going to be there like a friends with benefits type thing for probably only one thing. It seems at that point, if you don't really care about someone's personality at all and you just like how they look, it's like just to show somebody like, oh yeah, I'm dating this really really attractive woman, and she's so hot, blah 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 blah, and it's like, dude, you're not gonna get anywhere with that. So why are you bragging about that? I mean,
Facts.
geez, man. I mean, I feel like if someone wants to brag about that just because you got an attractive girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, it's just like, uh, it's just like I don't get it, dude. It's like why? It's like there's probably something wrong with you, man. If you really think that someone just because someone's attractive, like, oh, I hate those kind of people, man. Just gonna brag about it. It's like those people that just brag about what they have. Or like, oh yeah, you can never date her. She's way out of your league. I'm tired of hearing that too.
I hear that. I mean,
So
it's not the first time that I've heard what you're saying. Like, there's people out there to brag about just getting a little smack on the cheek, man. Like, I'm just
yeah,
saying,
dude.
like, see that girl just did to me? She shook my hand. Well, big, what would he do to you? Like, yeah, here, let me go up there and shake her hand too. Like, you're not the only guy that can get a girl to shake your hand now. Come on, let's be real.
Bro, you say it like that. It makes me think of this, man. It's like, oh yeah, I went up and shook her hand. Oh, I went up and talked to her. Oh, and it makes me think of someone saying, oh, if you go do that too, oh yeah, it made me feel good. You might feel good as well. It's
Mm.
like, yeah, you're gonna get a big ego boost if you go talk to her or this very attractive woman. Because that's all that I see in them. And it's like I made me feel so good to talk to her, blah blah. I think you'll feel the same way. Like, don't tell me how I think I'll feel. We all have different feelings for everybody. No one's the same. I mean, we all have different thoughts and feelings toward different people. I mean, like crap, dude. We got some people like different opinions on like stuff about life, and it's like we all can't agree with one another about everything. So, but it's like when it comes to physical attractiveness, we might not think someone's hot or whatever attractive to me. It could be attracted to someone else, but I look at them and just be like, she's all right. She's mid. She mid. That saying, dude. Mid.
Yeah,
So she aight. But it's like, yeah, that's not important, man. Personality over looks all day, every day. I mean, at least that's what I look for. So
facts.
facts, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a few of the biggest turn-offs, or correction, turn-ons. Turn-ons in a person. I almost messed that up right there, D-Just. But that was the biggest turn-ons, a few of the biggest turn-ons in a person according to Raker.com. And I don't want to bore you guys with going through all of these. So unless you got anything more to add, D-Just.
I'm straight. I'm good.
All right, awesome. Well, with that being said, D-Just, Oh, before we end this episode, I wanted to say something. So yesterday is sending thoughts and prayers to the people affected by the wildfires in California. I forgot to mention that before the episode started. So I know a lot of people lost their homes in Los Angeles.
Yes,
And that area in Southern California, the fire. I think people lost. A bunch of homes got destroyed, and I think I don't know. I think some people died. I don't know the exact number, but saying prayers to them, prayers up for California, because they're going through a really rough patch right now. So yesterday is in our thoughts and prayers for you guys. So
and I also want to send my prayers to one of my friends I played basketball with, lost his mom yesterday, and he's going through it. So from my heart from Shoop's heart, we send our prayers to you, man. I can only imagine what you're going through right now. So
prayers up.
Prayers up. Keep your head up.
Prayers up. Yes.
Yeah. And
I'll go say a prayer when I go to church later today. Do you just
facts? And also, I got a debate this.
Oh, you actually want to go into this? All right, I wasn't expecting that.
I'm going to debate this today. So, us on So Yesterday, we do a lot of dumb stuff. But today, we're going to do something to top our dumb stuff. So, where I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this.
Okay, yeah, D-Just, yes.
So, debate this. OF girls or corn girls?
Oh gosh, dude, this is gonna be a spicy topic now. I don't know, man. All right, let's do it.
Why? Why do we prefer them? Why are we so obsessed with them? How come they make so much money off us every freaking day of our lives? This is the debate that people probably cannot miss. So we're gonna break this.
All right, D-Just. If you want to know, I already know my answer. My answer, which is better, I'm gonna have to say the corn stars are better.
Okay.
Than the OF models.
Interesting.
What about you, man?
Well, the OF girls, they recently just started their stuff. I will admit that. They kind of, and it's a very interesting fact. A long time ago, when we were in high school, at a certain time at midnight, you would see a big ass commercial that came up, said, "This commercial is not appropriate for all audiences." Then bam, these are girls that are willing to do anything. Girls Gone Wild. Remember that commercial, Troop?
Yeah, dude, I remember that, dude. 3 o'clock in the morning.
They said that was the start of OF.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yes. They said that paved the way for OF and a lot of other things. So without that, we would not have a lot of all these realities. So the guy that made the Girls Gone Wild thing was the start of a lot of reality TV shows.
I learned something new today, dude. I did not even know that.
Yes, you can fact check me on some of that stuff, but I think for sure the Girls Gone Wild paved the way for a lot of stuff. But when you think about it, that was the first time we saw any girls like yeah.
Hey, it's true, man. I actually agree. I remember watching that when I was like very, very young, dude. And I'm like, what is this? Because I was like 10 years old, I think, in fourth grade, dude.
A lot of people were young back then, though.
20 years ago, dude.
Yes. A lot of people were young back then.
I feel old. Gosh.
A lot of people were young. Now, this what they'll tell you about that. Some of that stuff, like of course, they got in a lot of trouble just like anybody else, because it became a big scandal afterwards. But I'm not trying to get us sued here, so
Yeah, of course not. Yeah, that
I'm
would
gonna
be
keep a lot of stuff nameless for the better.
of course. I don't
Yeah,
blame you for that.
yeah. So moving on and staying sue free, I'm gonna just say that without that, we would not have a lot of stuff today. And I'm not really big in believing that everything happens for a reason sometimes, because that's of course something that could have been prevented, of course. But you got to keep in mind these were young girls and they were intoxicated. And when you're young and you're on spring break, what's the thing you go on a spring break to do? You're going to party, right?
Go on a party, have a good time, you know.
Right. So it's like I'm not choosing nobody's side on this. I'm just saying in general. Spring break is the time where you usually cut loose and do anything. I'm not okay. Get all that. Get all that. Let's just back away from that. But let's just get away from that topic. Let's just get away from that. But staying sue free here. They did a lot of stuff, because then the MySpace era, the MySpace comes along with the girls
Bro,
going
a lot of
wild
stuff
and
has
stuff.
happened, dude.
Because
Crazy.
you see how it all intertwines basically.
Yes.
Because one comes with that, then you get the sidekick, then you get the razor, then you get all these things. So oh my gosh, VHR, yes, video cassette, VCR, yeah. You know, it's amazing how far we've come.
We've come a long way, dude.
Like a cell phone, it can actually do a lot more than it could do back in the day. Literally, we had them brick phones, Nokia.
Bro, the brick phones. Oh my gosh, dude.
The
I remember that.
bricks. Yeah,
Yes.
you could
Axle
throw those
bricks.
things. You could throw them down the stairs, and then they never break. I remember I would go up. I would be at St. B. I would go up to the top of the stairs and drop that thing all the way down. It would never break. I'd be like, wow, that's a good phone. That's how you need a good phone. When you can go all the way up to the top of the stairs and drop it, and it still be working and functioning. Yeah, you do it with the sidekick, that thing be done. It was done. You can't do that with the sidekick. No, 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 no,
No, man,
no.
no.
That bad boy be like, no message, no message, no message. Light bulb be all out the phone. Then the crackberry was not even no better.
The crackberry?
That's the blackberry, the crackberry. You
The
do that.
crackberry.
You
Ah, I
do,
love it, man.
you
It
do
made
that if
my
you
day.
want to. You do that if you want to with the crackberry. That boy, that thing will be buttons all fidgeting out and all electronicing out, like all like you have killed me. I can't believe you dropped me down them flight of stairs like that. See, the BlackBerry is different. You get the pin on the model, you can drop that thing down 50 flights of stairs. It's still be working. But if you get that model as brand new, ooh, you're in for a treat. You are in for a treat. Because that thing's gonna be popped out the phone. The phone's gonna be bent sideways. You're gonna be thinking like, "Oh, I messed up," because now I gotta go home and show my mom what I did to my phone. And her first reaction is gonna be like, "Oh, so you throwing stuff? Now you got anger management issues. So I need to get you checked in the ward again." Okay.
Or again, you went?
No, but I'm
Oh, I
using
was gonna
that.
say.
I'm using that as an example.
I was gonna say, D Just, if you went to the ward and I'm just now finding this out, I don't know what I'd react, dude. I would be surprised.
No,
I'd be really
I ain't
surprised.
been there yet. But I'm just saying in general, like That's what the parents be thinking. Like, you throwing stuff now, huh? You think you big and bad, huh? Well, I'm about to show you what big and bad is. Oh, great. My day's over with. Thanks. Oh, yeah. So, you also got the Razor, right? You got the Razor phone. The little phone everybody like to put in their little, sweatpants and thought they were all cool until they sat down and, oh no. It was all fun and games till they sat on that mug. Then the screen cracked open. Well, that's going to teach you a
Rest
lesson.
in peace. Rip. R.I.P. Dude.
Everybody
Wow.
used to have that Razor phone though. That's not a joke. Everybody
Yeah, I
had it.
noticed that was big when I was in grade school, dude.
Yep. Everybody had it, and if you didn't have it, they were talking about getting it and never got it. But it all changed when the first iPhone came out. The very first iPhone came out and the Zoom phone came out. Those two phones were the things to have. The commercials for the phones were cheesy as all hell. Not even a lie. Like, you never seen a product like this before. You can listen to your music. You can do all these things. Then the Zoom was like, you can shake it. You can do this. You can do that. You thought the iPhone was cool. Well, Zoom is on another level. Shuffle all the songs you want. Zoom. Product not sold in stores yet. Specialized order over the phone or something like that. Available in black, white, orange. Well, not orange, but black, silver, gold, or something like that. But yeah, it always amazes me how life keeps going on and we all adapt to it. But it's episode 8, we're thriving. We're still here. We ain't been canceled yet. Not yet.
Yep. We haven't
Not,
been canceled yet, and I hope we don't get canceled.
I hope not either. But
Hope
yeah,
no one finds a reason to get us canceled. So,
let's get into our advertisement real quick before we shut this down.
all right, go for it.
Yeah, today's episode was sponsored by www.lodgejust.com. Lodgejust.com supplies some of the most unique, and I mean unique, beautiful clothing of all time. If you like unique clothing, you gotta go check out www.lodgejust.com because you know what? Why not? You only live once. Check out some new merch. And also is sponsored by our friend at YouTube.
Oh yeah, our friends at YouTube. Don't want to forget that, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. And yeah, dude, I love the advertisement, and yeah, that this concludes season 5, episode 8 of So Yesterday.
Hey, you're not supposed to say her name or anything like that?
Wait, what?
The one girl who always watches our videos and stuff like that? Kara or
No, who watches yeah, shout out to yeah, it's Kara. I think her name's Kara. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to our
Subscribe to her YouTube channel.
Yes.
We'll pull it up in a second. Hold up. Clara K.
Yes.
Her YouTube channel is stand by. I am subscribed to her. I'm actually going to pull this up. I actually don't have this pulled up right now. Subscribe to her. Her YouTube channel is... Where's my subs? Where's our sub? All right. My gosh, dude. I can't find it, dude. It's on here. I know.
I got you.
But as you're finding that, make sure you guys also subscribe to See Yesterday on YouTube at SoYesterdayPod. we're going to be like I said, we've been uploading the episodes. Well, D Just has been uploading the episodes all to YouTube. If you guys want to watch us. And yeah, if you guys want to listen to, also episodes are also available on Spotify for audio only. If you want to see us talk, put the face to the voice, then YouTube is a place to be. Although the past seasons and episodes are all on Spotify, no videos for those, but you guys all go back to season 1 if you want to and take a listen to us. We got a lot of stuff in store. But yeah, that concludes season 5, episode 8 of So Yesterday. And we're happy you guys are here for the ride, of course. And we had another good episode, D-Just. And I'm so glad that, we were able to get back into the swing of things, back to the grind out this episode and keep making more episodes to make you guys happy. So I also want to mention our Instagram page at SoYesterdayPod is now officially verified. So if you guys are not following us, it's at SoYesterdayPod as well on Instagram. My account is also fully verified now as well. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Cody Childers, CodyChilders, all one word, no underscores. Follow me and give us a follow. The one and only. So, yes.
Backtracking off what Cody said, yes, we're officially verified. So yesterday, check that out. Subscribe, like, comment on all the videos for YouTube, and yeah, backtracking on Clara. Her new YouTube channel is brilliantly bipolar. That's the username, and she has some good videos up on here. It's basically her new channel goes about talking about what it's like dating somebody with bipolar disorder, the difficulties, and the good things, and it's just all around a good YouTube channel. I watched a couple of videos and I like the channel.
Oh yeah, brilliantly bipolar. I forgot, that's new. I didn't know that, D-Just. Thanks for telling me about that. I didn't. Yeah, that's good to know. Actually, it looks interesting, dude.
Well, yeah, I think it's always important that we take time out to just check out different things and stuff like that. Open our minds and educate ourselves on different things like that. So,
speaking of that, D-Just, she uploaded a new video to the channel about 23 minutes ago.
So everybody,
and just letting viewers of So Yesterday know, the title of that video is "Why You Should Date Someone with Bipolar Disorder," which that sounds interesting, DJ. Not gonna lie. So yeah, check her out. I'm actually gonna subscribe to her right now. I got YouTube pulled up, so I'm gonna subscribe to her, and I highly recommend the viewers and listeners of So Yesterday also subscribe, support the channel, support her, support us, of course, like you guys are already doing. So shout out to her.
Yeah, that's what we're all about, supporting and giving back when we can. So without further ado, this has been episode 88888, and you got anything to add, Troop?
No, matter where you're tuning in, iPhone, iPad, laptop, PlayStation, Xbox. If you're listening to us on Spotify, watching the YouTube, we appreciate you guys' support, and we're so happy you're all along with us for the ride, and we couldn't do this podcast without the support. You guys are awesome. Like I said before, I've gotten really good comments from a few people that they really like the podcast, and they tell us to keep up with the good work. So we really appreciate the feedback. We actually want some more feedback. If you guys want to give us any kind of feedback would be really great. So, yeah.
And with that being said, so yesterday. Yeah. Peace. We're out.
We're out. Till next time. Peace out.
Got it.
Good episode, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ski.
All right, did you, wait, hold up. Oh, there's the podcast. All right. I'm actually gonna put our on in this channel